educator, and now I work at a nonprofit that serves children who have a parent in prison. And as somebody who works with kids, one of the formulas that we use a lot is a glow and grow. So a glow is something that you've done really well, and a grow is kind of an ask for growth or improvement. So my glow for each of you, Senator Rader, you voted no on 694, which would allow, which would override any city ordinances on GLBT discrimination, and that killed that bill.
On anything.
So thank you. And Representative Bush, you did incredible work on 1468 and 1470 in terms of extending limits on statute of limitations for sex abuse crimes. So thank you. So those are both incredible things that you're doing that I really appreciate. But as somebody who works with children with a parent in prison, incarceration and the rate that we incarcerate individuals is an issue near and dear to my heart.
Especially women.
Especially women. We've been number one for decades at this point, but overall our incarceration rate is number two. And a lot of that has to do with policies that we've passed regarding drug crimes. And I know there are a lot of bills that are coming to your attention at this point. So are there particular ones that you feel strongly about, that you're going to throw your support behind, etc.?
Good questions and loaded questions. So yeah, you know, we got the Oklahoma Reform Task Force, and I'm still in the process of looking at that. I am with you, especially on our incarceration of women. They are not violent offenders. I agree we need to lock up people that hurt us and not people that we're mad at. And I'm a firm believer of reunification and getting drug courts and all these other things in place so that we can reunify families. The one thing I did, it's a long story and I'm going to keep it super short. I went ahead and I did jury duty the week before the general election, and everybody's like, you're crazy, why are you doing this? All those years, I've never been selected for jury duty because of my work with the Crime Commission, right? I did Crime Stoppers. I kind of know all the bad guys, and I know all the lawyers, and I know all the judges. So finally, I'm not there, and I got to serve. And I got to serve in juvenile court. And this was a family in crisis, and we were taking those kids, the parental rights away from that family because of the addiction of those parents, and they're in and out of jail. There's got to be something different. And I believe in these services that will alleviate our jails. In a state that's in financial crisis, don't ask me how I'm going to fund that, but it is a long-term goal that I would like to do and focus on as well. So thank you for your question.
We've looked at some, on the Senate side, it has some judicial reforms, and we passed them, sent them to the House. When you all, if anybody stays up to midnight tonight, realize that this day has gone by, and you as a state have paid $975,000 once again today to incarcerate Oklahomans. It's way too much. It's not serving us well. We have some talented people that need to be back at work, need to reunify the families. Yep. I anticipate that work will continue. One bill that we voted on was a health of the prisoners. If a prisoner reaches a point of health that they really need to be paroled. Right now it's set at age 70. I hear that the House may be sending over a bill to modify that, to reduce the age. Again, these are people that we're mad at, not people we're scared of. I think that has a lot of validity to it because you, as a taxpayer, provide much health care for our incarcerated Oklahomans, and probably best when we get to a certain age is to go on home and let family take care of you. So I anticipate that to continue on, yes, on that. Because if you look on the sheets that we handed out, corrections, I believe, is 7.9%. Is that what it is?
What is this from? Who wrote this?
This is
7.2.
from the.
It's
says page 12 and 13. So
Yeah,
it's
it's
from
from
a
our-
book of some kind.
It's from our, excuse me, sorry, pardon me.
Gotta go.
These are,
Thank you.
these are
Sign
the
in
exact
if you-
numbers
I
that were
did.
given to senators from the state.
So there's like a committee that writes it. I'm just curious who wrote
Yeah,
this.
it'd be Senate staff that put this together. And these are the numbers that we worked from.
Okay, number 2. I don't know your name.